Okay, so I'm a little mad at behavior right now, but it's not for the reason you think. So for those of you who don't know, recently Behavior just put out a series of notes detailing a new PTB that they're going to be trialing out with a new MORI system at its core, which I think is fascinating. I'm glad that they're experimenting and trying to make their game more spicy. The problem is that they fucked up already. So quite simply, the new MORI system works in a manner where if all survivors are down and out, the game automatically ends. The killer goes into a MORI animation, can't do anything about it, last survivor MORIs, everybody dies. Down and out essentially means any survivor that is hooked or down on the ground. And to counteract this, Behavior has given every survivor base kit unbreakable, which is fucking problematic. This just seems like a weird situation. They're bringing this base kit unbreakable in to solve a problem that they're creating with a dumb fucking MORI system. This is gonna be a balancing nightmare. I don't even want to get into this. That's just how bad it's gonna be. I'm not gonna provide solutions. Just don't fucking do it. We have bigger issues in the game right now. Solo queue is still a nightmare. This change isn't going to be a solution to it. It's just a flat buff to Survivor that doesn't really solve the problems of a lack of communication within the game. You're playing as a team, yet you don't get to communicate with your teammates? What the fuck? How is that supposed to be an okay thing? Along with this fact is that this just is 100% in the favor of survivors. Like, cool, the killer gets this new fun MORI thing, but all survivors having a free 5th perk that's just there? It's so fucking weird. Yeah, sure, okay, cool, you get 4 survivors down. You're gonna win anyway, unless one of the survivors happens to have Unbreakable or some other bullshit, you're going to win anyway. Now, you've got to deal with this shit. And what do? You get a great animation. Nobody gives a shit about MORIs! How often do you see a MORI in your game? Aside from, like, someone who's trying to collect footage for a video and or be a dick. People are excited that you were incorporating MORIs into the base of the game. That was cool. We wanted to see more of them, but no one wants to waste an offering slot on a MORI. But I don't think any killer in Dead by Day who plays Dead by Daylight is willing to give all 4 survivors Unbreakable in order to get it. So, yeah, no, let's not do this. More importantly, y'all have other shit that you need to deal with. Solo queue Survivor is still the problem. The twins are in desperate need of a rework. The game is still buggy and glitchy at times. Streamers have to deal with cheaters fucking constantly. There are a number of large content creators that have come out in the past week and a half or so and gone on record saying that their livelihoods are pretty much affected by this now. They can't realistically stream the game because they just constantly get stream sniped by hackers who get into their matches and ruin the experience for both the streamer and the viewer, because there's only so much you can watch of haha funny hacker man before you go and find another streamer, and there's only so much as a streamer you can tolerate before you just lose your shit. Now, the way the streaming space works is, especially for a lot of these creators, is they build a following with regards to a certain game. If they can't play that game anymore, that following declines, and their livelihood is affected and threatened. This problem has been in the game for years. There are no solutions to it as of yet. People's IP addresses are getting leaked, and Behavior is fucking around, making dumbass changes. I'm angry. And I'm disappointed, because you were doing so well. And yes, I am fucking glad that this is just a PTB, that this is not going directly to live. Thank you. You guys are learning. Y'all are actually getting community feedback before you implement a change. But please, the game is not in a healthy state right now. Balance-wise, I think it's okay to some extent. I think it needs a little bit more work, but I just don't think there are enough options available to solo queue survivors in order for them to enjoy the game and have a great experience. This game is optimally played with a team of 4 against a single killer, and you're not giving people that. It's at its most fun when you're doing that, and you're just not allowing people to have that, and it's frustrating. You're forcing streamers to run with like a fucking 2-minute delay on their streams in full and honest mode, which does fucking nothing, and it just, please guys, please, before you do any of this shit, fix the core game. I'm glad you guys are experimenting, like genuinely, keep it up, but priorities, please. Hi, so yeah, that's a new style of video we're going to be doing every time Behavior does something suddenly or weirdly that I don't have time to sit and write a full script for and do all the animations in order to get it out in time to appease the algorithm gods. So if you enjoyed this style of rants, kind of off-the-cuff video where I just voice my thoughts and opinions and my feelings on whatever fucking shit BHVR is doing at the moment, please do let me know in the comments below. Leave this video with a like. Huge shout out to all my patrons. You guys have made the launch of Patreon a success, and a surprising one at that. Thank you so very much to all of you who chose to support me and continue to do so. I'm incredibly grateful. You make it so that I can do this a lot more and have a lot more freedom in doing so. So thank you. Much love, guys. If you also want to go ahead and support me, you can find the link to the Patreon down below. I would much appreciate that. We do have quite a few rewards that I hope you guys would be interested in, and we're constantly updating and changing them as we go. Thank you everybody once again. Much love and biscuits. I'll see you soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.